The climb grew steeper as they moved closer to the top. The air smelled of dust and dry leaves, and the sky had turned a dull orange, the kind that comes before evening settles. Maria wiped the sweat from her forehead and held her lantern high. Maybe we should go back, Amina whispered. It's getting dark. Maria shook her head. No, we've come this far. The hill house is just ahead. The twins exchanged worried looks. Wallahi, Hassan muttered. If a spirit jumps out of that house, I will never forgive you, Mariya. Hussein chuckled nervously. Just hold your tongue and walk fast. They pushed through tall grasses until the ground leveled out. And there it stood, the hill house. It was bigger than they imagined. An old stone building with cracked walls and a rusted roof. The windows were broken and a wooden door hung slightly open, creaking in the evening breeze. A faint light glowed from an upper window, moving as though someone was walking inside. Aisha clutched Maria's hand. Mariya, somebody is there. But Mariya didn't move. Her heart thumped wildly, yet she felt pulled toward the house, as if something was calling her name. Mariya! They all jumped. The voice was soft, like a whisper carried by the wind. Did you hear that? Amina gasped. Yes, said Hussein, his voice shaky. Let's go back, please. But before they could turn, the ground beneath them trembled slightly, just for a moment. And then everything went still again. The door to the hill house creaked wider, revealing a dim hallway filled with dust and cobwebs. Mariya took a deep breath. We came this far, she said. If I don't go in today, I never will. She stepped forward. Inside, the air was cold and heavy. The smell of old wood filled the space. They walked slowly, their lantern lights dancing on the walls. Strange markings were carved into the doorframes, symbols none of them understood. Aisha whispered, It feels like someone is watching us. Suddenly, there was a thud upstairs. The twins screamed and huddled behind Amina. Maria's lantern flickered. She looked up, and there it was. A shadow moved across the top of the stairs, tall, slow, and shaped like a human. But its arms were too long, and its head seemed to bend in an unnatural way. The figure stopped. The air went silent. Then he spoke in a voice that was deep and echoing. Why have you come to my house? The lantern shook in Maria's hand. Her lips parted, but no sound came out. We just wanted to see, she whispered finally. There was silence. Then the figure stepped closer, and the flickering light revealed something shocking. It wasn't a monster at all. It was an old woman, her skin pale and wrinkled, her eyes cloudy but alive. She wore a long white wrapper and a beaded scarf that shimmered faintly in the lantern glow. You shouldn't have come here, the woman said softly. The hill remembers what was taken. Mariya frowned. What was taken? But before the woman could answer, the light from the lantern went out, and the room fell into darkness.